Welcome to my first review of my brand new channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at the Cherry Mobile Flare S8.
I only got this affordable yet feature-packed device for only $20 or 1,200 pesos. In this video, we are going to discuss whether buying this mobile phone worth it in 2024. Cherry Mobile was a smartphone brand loved by Filipinos due to their cheap pricing and making it affordable and available to almost anyone in the country. The reason why not many people buy Cherry Mobile phones is due to many international brands coming in the Philippines and selling much more better phones at cheap price too. And these brands include Xiaomi, Redmi, Realme, and of course Transsion branded phones, which is Infinix, Tecno, and Etel. But that is not where we are going to focus in this video. This phone came with the unit, warranty card, charger brick, charger cord, case and charger, which is so generous despite its price. More information about why this phone is still usable in 2024 is gonna be discussed later in this video, so stick around for a while. Hate that sound, but nostalgic. So imagine going to school, then your phone is gonna go. Jokes aside, this phone was a budget phone from 2019 and still got updates. Damn nice.
Let's go. Come on, yes, okay, come on. Oh, yes,
Okay, let's set this up.
First impressions honestly matter, and the Flare S8 certainly catches the eye with its elegant design. Glossy finish at the back and a slim edges make it a contender in the aesthetics department. If I am going to be honest as well, the design at the back looks similar to Apple's iPhone XS.
The display on the Flare S8 is actually good up to this year, with a 6.26-inch HD Plus display that still delivers vibrant colors and sharp images. Whether you're watching videos or playing games, the screen still provides a great viewing experience. We all know that the phone's standard nowadays that it must come with a good FHD Plus display, but for a price of 3,499 pesos way back in 2019 with HD Plus display is such a steal, and we got this phone today at only 1,200 pesos. It is still good and worth it. Next, let's talk about performance. The Flare S8 packs a punch with its MediaTek Helio P23 octa-core processor and 3 GB of RAM. Navigating through apps is still pretty smooth. And sometimes multitasking on this phone is laggy sometimes. It is because that the chip that is used in the phones was already too old for the new standard of applications to run smooth. But for social media uses only, this phone is already too good. Playing Mobile Legends in 2024 in this phone is still smooth if you keep your graphics low. Now, let's try the performance while playing Roblox. Now, as I already said that it has an octa-core processor, it doesn't actually mean that it's going to run smooth with games today. With Roblox on this phone, it is pretty smooth for games that doesn't require more resources or performing like obbies and low-resolution games. But in games that requires more recourses, it lags so much on this phone. It's because Roblox uses high memory and resources nowadays, this phone cannot keep up with Roblox. But with everyday uses in only social media, I can say that this is good only for that. In playing Blade Ball, the phone struggles to run or load faster. You can join it, but with the gameplay experience, it ain't fun. In the video, you can see the FPS drops while playing this game. Next, let's talk of one of the most important features in a phone, the camera. Let's take a look at the camera. The Flare S8 comes equipped with a dual rear camera setup, including a 13MP main camera and a 2MP depth sensor, allowing you to capture stunning photos with depth and detail. I'm going to show you shots that I have taken in this phone, and honestly the results were unexpectedly kinda good. The photos is sharp and detailed, but the autofocus can be hard sometimes. Now let's test the front-facing camera. To be honest with the front camera, while it is 13 megapixel, the output of the picture seems to be blurry, and I already tried taking a selfie in all lighting environments and still blurry. A bit disappointing, but it's okay since it is a budget phone from 2019. The Cherry Mobile runs on Android 9 Pie and Cherry OS version 2. While the Android version is a bit old, but most applications and games can still run and compatible with this version of Android. Most of your essential and important applications are still compatible with the phone, and that makes the phone still usable in 2024. Nobody likes constantly hunting for a charger, and with the Flare S8, you probably have to. The battery capacity of this phone is only up to 2,800 mAh, and it uses micro USB for charging. It also doesn't have fast charging capabilities too. So if you want a phone that can last all day, I do not want to recommend this phone. But there are other budget phones that is under 3,000 pesos budget that provides 5,000 mAh like Infinix, Realm, and Etel. For security, the Cherry Mobile has a fingerprint scanner in the back. Let's test the speakers and display of this phone by playing 108p video and music. To be honest, I did not expect the speaker to sound like that. The video is already 108p, but the sound is something. In order to decide if this phone is still usable, let's give its pros and cons. In the pros section, decent RAM for simple tasking, teardrop display, 6.22-inch, stock Android for stable and smooth performance, decent performance for a budget phone, and glossy back. In the cons section, Blurry selfie camera. As you know from when we reviewed the cameras, 32GB storage is not enough now for 2024, so I think you should go for a 64GB instead. Small battery capacity, which lead to fast draining of the battery, and mediocre speaker. I forgot to mention that the phone only has multi-touch, which makes gaming horrible in this phone. Now should I say, is it still worth it using this phone in 2024? For backup, social media uses only, yes. For gaming and daily uses, no.